Amazon with building their brand until building their brand, in case they want to. All the people have all the resource, all the people have all the reasons of when I post. I love all, because it's what makes the author. The third thing that I want to do differently the third thing, like, and the next, like, and I don't want to Hello everyone and welcome to a new video here in my channel. If you are new and you don't know me, hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Ra. I make book writing and for more content here in this channel. And if you're not new and you already know me, hi, welcome back to a new video here in my channel. I am super excited for today's video, guys, because I know today is not Friday and I usually always post on Fridays, but today is a very important day because today my first book, Giving Meaning to Big Words, an anthology, is out on Amazon. The book that I wrote and I decided to self-publish is out today. I'm gonna leave a link down below on my description. I am self-publishing my book with Amazon. I'm publishing with Kindle Direct Publishing, which is this resource that Amazon has to give authors the opportunity to self-publish their own work in case they don't want to work with a publishing company, or if they want to start writing and they want to start build their brand, in order to actually get an actual traditional publishing, what's the word? A traditional publishing like contract. In my specific case, I have decided to just self-publish all the books that I want to publish, like all the books that I'm working on, all the books that I ever will publish in the future. I want to self-publish all of them because I write because I want to, and because I want to be proud of what I write, and I want to put out something into the world that I'm very proud of. At the end of the day, I'm just publishing because I want to have a physical book of a work that I'm super proud of, and that's why I'm self-publishing. But all the people have all the reasons for self-publishing, and Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing does an amazing work for all the amateur and all the new authors out there like myself. And that is the main reason I'm posting this video on random Monday, because my book is out today and I'm super excited and I would love to show you the book. I would love to pick up the book and show you, but that is one of the reasons I am making this video. The reason that I don't have, like, not the reason, but like one of the reasons I'm making this video is because I don't have the actual book to show you. Is one of the things that I need to work on for my future books, and that is one of the things that I want to talk about in this video. So let me begin talking about all these 7 things that I want to be doing and that I will be doing differently when I post my next book, which I am already working on the final touches. Actually, I think if not, I will start working on the final touches very soon. But my next book is a cozy fantasy and is the first installment of a fantasy trilogy that I've been working on for the past 3 years. So I'm very, very excited. And until that happens, I have to start working and learning how to do all the things that I'm going to be telling you in this video. So let me start this video and let me tell you these 7 things that I want to do and that I'm going to be doing differently before I post and I publish my next book. So let's begin with this video. So I am very, very excited to be talking about this. I love writing, I love publishing, I love editing, I love everything that has to do with the writing industry and the publishing industry, and I'm super excited to be doing this video. So the first thing that I will be doing differently before I publish my next book is ask for author copies, which is the actual physical copy that is like prior to the actual finished published copy. So it's a copy that has a little line in the middle that says like author copy or like not final version or something like that. I don't have it with me and that's why I can't show you, but many authors do that, and they do that to to see if the book is exactly how they want. They get it to make sure the size of the book is good and the cover is exactly how they want, and the inside of the book and like the different things that they put in the book to make it cute on the pages and stuff look nice. Like, they get this book to make sure the book is actually ready for publishing, and I haven't done that with my first book, with Giving Meaning to Big Words, an anthology. because this was more of a project, like publishing project book for me, more than an actual, novel. It was just a collection of texts that I compiled and I decided to publish, and I am using that as a project. I'm using it as, okay, I'm gonna try and do this and learn how to do it while, I publish this book. So the first thing that I want to do differently and that I will be doing differently is get author copies to make sure the next books that I publish, my fantasy trilogy and everything after that, are actually good, books, and the size and everything that that encapsulates the book is exactly how I want it. So that is the first thing that I want to do, and I will be doing differently from what I've done now before the publication of this first book. The second thing that I will be doing differently is doing arcs. Arcs are very important because it's what makes the readers want to read the book and promote it and show it to other people. An arc copy is an advanced copy that some authors give to their beta readers, which are just readers that they get through social media or through asking others, like friends and family and stuff. The authors give this like advanced copies to these people to know if the book is good, if they like it, what they should change and stuff like that. So I need to do arc copies for my next books. Like I have to. I haven't done this with this book because this book that is out today is just a collection of text, and in my head I was like, why would I want people to just read a collection of text as if it's an actual novel with an actual plot and characters and stuff, when this is just random text that I just put together in a cute little book because I just decided to. It was like, I feel like I don't want to do that with this book, but I know I have to do it for my following one. So that's another thing that I will be doing differently from now till like before I publish my next book. The third thing that I will be doing differently is publishing the title of my book early on, the marketing process, because this didn't really happen with Giving Meaning to Big Words, an anthology, but with the next book that I'm publishing, like my first fantasy book, like the first installment of my fantasy trilogy, I took so long to post the title reveal. It was so hard for me to talk about it without saying the name, and it made me very it made my job of trying to market my book super hard, because people were getting things but they didn't know what it was happening until I said the title. So I feel like if I say the title early on and I use the title, like, remember, this is a title, this is like, this character is from this book that I say the title about. Like, if I use the title from early on, it's gonna be easier for me to do everything else, like all the marketing and stuff. So I will be trying to say I'm gonna try to reveal the title as soon as I can, so people know what the frig is going on with everything else that I want to post in order to do the marketing. Now, every other thing that I'm gonna be mentioning in this video is more related to the marketing part of publishing and self-publishing. So when you self-publish a book, you have to do your own marketing, because when you traditionally publish, there's someone who's already making people say, hey, this book is gonna come out, hey, remember, this other book is coming out from this author, or this author that's starting in publishing is coming out with a book. If you self-publish, you have to do all the marketing yourselves, and it's so hard. Like, I've tried and it is not easy, and I really want to do a good job. So everything else that I'm going to say in this video is related to marketing, and that makes me start with step number 4, or thing number 4, I don't know how to say this, but the fourth thing that I will be doing differently before I publish my next book is hype up the book as much as I can. I noticed that if I talk about the book a tiny bit, people are not really gonna get what's going on, but I've seen all the self-published authors do this on Instagram, and I feel like it's very smart. They hype up their book. They say all these amazing things that their book has, so people get ready and get excited to get the book, or to sign up for arcs and stuff like that. And I feel like that is very important, to hype up the book and sell the book like you would like to get the book sold, if that makes sense. Like, I want to hype up the book in a way that I would like the book to be like sold to me if I wasn't the author, if that makes sense. So that is the fourth thing. And the fifth, that is kind of already related to hyping up the book, is to immerse the reader in the book. I want to start doing like more marketing on the book, but I want to make the reader part of the experience of reading the book. Like, I want them to be part of the story before they actually read the story, which is kind of important. Like, I would like to do like posts of like I don't know, like this is like all the places that the book is inspired by. Which place, you know, would you be depending or of your preference in things, or like I have ideas in my head. I don't know how to, you know, express them because I'm just bad at talking today, but I have ideas and I want to immerse the reader in the novel before the novel comes out, so I get them interested. Because if you don't get people interested and you are self-publishing, you're not doing a good job, because your book is not going to sell out, you know what I mean? So that is another thing that I will be doing differently. And number 6, which is very, very important as well, well, not very important, but something that I think is very important, is to do book Q&As. So I've seen this already a few times as well, and I feel like it is also very important to know what people want to know about the book that you haven't said already. So like I want to do like little boxes of like Q&A about the book, and you know, I want to start connecting with people in a way, because connecting with people is also very important for, you know, for you to, you know, sell your book out there. Like to put your book out there, you have to connect with people and talk to people and say, hey, I love this post that you did, or like, hey, I read the book, it's so good. So when you talk to people, they want to talk to you back, and they might be interested in what you're doing if you're interested in what they're doing, if that makes some sense. So I feel like book Q&As can be very good for that communication, you know, aspect. I feel like I've seen them a few times, and I feel like, you know, they work pretty well, or at least in all the people's pages. I want to try it for myself, and I feel like that's a very big thing that I haven't done at all. Like in this book, I just published what I wanted. I'm like, oh, this is this character, this is the reading guide, not the reading guide, like the playlist, or this is the, I don't know, this is the place that I got inspired or something like that. But I didn't actually, you know, connect with people with that, because I was just putting things out there, and I don't really want to do that. I want to start connecting with people. I want to start connecting with that might be interested in what I'm writing. And then the last thing, the 7th thing that I will be doing differently before I publish my next book, is doing teasers. I am a sucker. I am a sucker of the people that post a little like text of their book, like a little like conversation, or a little like, maybe sometimes I read a whole chapter, sometimes they tease a whole chapter and stuff like that. I'm like, I love that, because I don't only get to read a tiny bit of the book that, you know, make me want to read even more, but you know, you put stuff out there that might, you know, get people interested. It's just, I think it's so great. I love reading teasers of people, and I'm like, I have to do that. So I will be doing that before my next book comes out. I have to do that before my next book comes out. So just yeah, I have a lot of work to do. I'm already thinking on how to do like the different posts for Instagram. I'm thinking of starting like doing more reels, which I'm not used to. I don't really like filming like clips for TikTok or reels, because I'm more of a YouTube person. But I need to start doing more marketing. I have to start working on all these things, and I have a lot of things in my head that I want to do, that I want to try out. I need to practice, I need to learn how to do many things. So I'm very excited to, you know and to learn all these things. So when my next book comes out, it's just an easy marketing thing, like an easy marketing experience, if that makes sense. I feel like that journey, that's the word, journey, like an easy marketing journey. But until then, I have to learn how to do that, and I still have a tiny bit of time before I continue, you know, and I start doing all these things for the next book to come out, because I don't know when my next book is coming out yet, because I'm still working on it, and I'm also working on the 2nd and the 3rd book of this fantasy trilogy. But I need to do the marketing for all of those before those, you know, before all that time. So I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm super excited to what's coming on my author's life, and I'm super excited to say that my book is out today, like my collection of texts. I'm super proud of what I wrote, and I'm just super happy. Again, the link's gonna be down below, and is on Amazon. I feel it's pretty cheap. I didn't want to put a very expensive book, so I'm like, why would I want to put a $20 book or like a €20 book out? Like, I'm not gonna do that. If I just get £5 or €5, that'll be fine. Like, that's plenty for me. I don't need more than that. And I feel like the fact that it's cheap is also gonna help, kind of, maybe. But yeah, I am super happy to say that my book is out again, down below. And these are the 7 things that I will be doing differently before I start publishing my fantasy trilogy that I've been working on for like the past 3 years of my life. I'm still working on it, but like, you know, these are things that I've learned with the process of publishing this first project book. That is how I call my little baby that is out today. I call it my project book. Like, these are all the things that I learned with that publication, and with the process of editing, and doing all the like Amazon steps to publish the book. Like, I've learned a lot of things and I still have a bunch of things to learn, but I'm super excited to what's coming, and I hope you are as well. So yeah, I hope you liked this video. If you did, like, subscribe, turn on the post notifications so if I want to post a brand new video every Friday. Again, today is Monday, which is weird, but usually I always post on Fridays, and I'm super proud of that. So yeah, I hope you're excited to see what is coming in this channel, in books, in writing, and in Formula 1, because I am expecting and I'm planning a lot of cool things. So, you know, just press the subscribe button. And if you want to check my new book, it's down below, as I said 1,000 times already. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video.